All sorts of storylines surrounded the opening night of the 20th annual Winter Meltdown tonight here at Southern New Mexico Speedway. Terry Phillips slid off the top side of the racetrack on a restart, fell back to 17th, and had to race back to a third-place finish. In the second spot, Dylan Smith led the majority of the race, but the story of the evening was Fito Gallardo passing Smith to secure his first ever United States Modified Touring Series win here at his home track.
Man, I knew that when we got going, you know, at the beginning, you know, it was tough because there was a bunch of guys running the same line. I couldn't really kind of whiz in through traffic, but you know, I would pick up a car here and there at the end. I think I was running third, and then one of the restarts I had to start on the outside, and in the beginning, starting on the bottom, there was a lot of moisture through the bottom, and I think O'Neill passed me through the bottom, and so that put him in third, and then on the restart, he had to start on the outside, and to whiz into the bottom, it was kind of hard. So I said I was kind of happy that I was actually in fourth at that time because I could stay on the bottom. The bottom was a lot better, and you know, I kind of took off right there at the beginning. And at the last, I guess the last yellow that we had, and the car was working pretty good.
Early in the race, you got up off the track a little bit. Did you think, oh great, here's my night?
Yeah, thank God that I probably lost a spot or just like one, I guess. I didn't go too bad, but I saw everybody going out. It was so slippery on the top. Well, there was no cushion at all. You would enter real slow, and still you would slide all the way to the top. I was in back of Phillips over there in the top, and he went off the track, and I got a position from him. And yeah, you just have to be very careful on the other side. That's why I was going 1 and 2 in the top and 3 and 4 in the bottom.
How big was this for you to get this win here tonight?
Oh, real big. I was the last big show that we had 2 big shows ago. I think I got third, and then the last one I got second, and I was like, I need to get a first, and we finally did it.
Yeah, you know, I felt like a sitting duck up there, sitting out front there. Just definitely didn't want to flick off the edge in 1 and 2 or 3 and 4, just kind of keep the car underneath me, keep my tires good, and just try to run consistent laps. For me, I need to get some more practice in with the USMTS stuff, so I needed to make sure I got all 30 laps in.
After you did so good earlier out at Cocopah, how much changing did you have to do to the car to get it ready to race this weekend and also last weekend?
You know, it's a different car. We built a special car for this. We had to free it up a ton. We had to do a lot more bar angle than what we're used to, and we had to definitely change some things that we do. It's a different ball game.
How much fun did you have? I mean, you're not wheeling a crate motor and a small spoiler. I mean, you've got a piece under the hood for these races.
Yeah, you know, Woods Machine back in Nebraska, Zach, he built us a great motor. Kind of used stuff we kind of pieced together, used some old IMCA stuff that, you know, isn't really working in the IMCA stuff anymore. So yeah, I got a great motor, and just gotta pedal a little bit more.
Can we see you doing more of this, or is this just a nice Southwest racing vacation for you?
Well, we're kind of in the plans to do a little bit more of this stuff. We got to get back home, kind of got to get some work done. You know, I got a day job. I don't do this for a living, so I got to make some money and do that stuff, and we'll try to get to as many as we can.